Meanwhile, in the woods of Vermont.
So this is us getting ready to install some sun-tough polycarbonate roofing in Vermont. If you want to join us in Vermont, camp with us, actually build with us, live demos, guest speakers, and more over a weekend. Tiny House Summer Camp 12 is coming up. RelaxShacks.com for details or the description below. And this book right here is on the way.
Hey, here we are at the micro cabin, the shed of a bed. All the material you can see on it has been reclaimed. Some of the cedar trim I bought, but most of it is old fencing wood. And old fence wood is essentially barn wood, but because it's fencing, it seems to not have the same value. I love the corrugated metal. I think it looks timeless. It's both modern and timeless, but what I love about it is that it's easy to work with. It's quick to do. You can pop these pieces out with a couple screws to get behind that if you ever need to work on anything. And then usually I bury it about 3 to 5 inches into the ground. And I do that for rodents, but also I feel it gives the effect that the cabin is essentially growing out of the earth. So we're going to enter the shed of a bed, and inside we have a shed or a bed. The bed is raised to capture the views out the windows, but also it gives ample storage underneath for someone's luggage. There is a college kid freezer right here, our mini fridge, little chest of drawers, coffee pot, little gravity fed water system, great reading material. And then above the bed on both ends is storage. And so that thing actually flops down on the hinges and reveals a bunch of storage. I'm really happy with the structure. I love the aesthetics. I love how it turned out, and I love the practicality. This is something that you could build on your property when you first get your land. You could use it for storage. You could use it to sleep in it while you build a larger cabin, or this could be your final product. For me, I built this as a storage shed. Then I added a bathroom. I fully insulated the floors, walls, and ceiling, and now we use it as a guest room. So the interior space on the building on the left is 5 by 9, 45 square feet. And the bathroom, which is attached to the right with the metal door, is 5 by 8, so 40 square feet, giving it a combined interior space of both buildings at 85 square feet. Okay, our bathroom, which serves a couple buildings on the property, has a composting toilet. Can't say enough great things about it. A foot pump sink and an on-demand propane hot shower, which you might see in like a campground. Everything you see in the building is reclaimed, found, scrounged. Both windows are reclaimed. Everything's insulated except for the floor. So it's fully insulated. I was able to scrounge the insulation from neighbors and from our Habitat for Humanity. And I can't say enough how important I think it is to insulate buildings to give them a longer life and give them more value. We can actually see through these power lines a peekaboo mountain view. Okay, so this is one side of the cabin. I build these tables, and I call them master tables, but really they're just a creative way to quickly add lockable storage in a county where I can't continually build sheds. Sheds take time, they cost a lot of money, but these tables can be built quickly, they can be prefabricated, it's entirely secondhand materials, and it creates a work platform, but also lockable storage. And so if we look here, I can unlock this, and then I store up different materials I might need for my next build. This roof is a metal roof. What is cool about it is that if you can tell, those are individual pieces of cut-off roofing material that I got through Habitat for Humanity. There's over 50 pieces shingled together, but that entire roof system, not including the screws, costs $48. Back here I have my 50-gallon tank that stores our water for our shower. The 50-gallon tank gets us about 5 good showers. We've got a solar panel that trickle charges the deep cycle marine battery, which powers the pump. And then we've got a propane hot water. So this structure is fixed to the earth, meaning that there's concrete footings at every corner that tie the structure down. And that also gives it equity as it appreciates in value over time. Usually what I do for my buildings is I use all new framing for the interior structure. That would be the walls, the floor, the roof. I might buy that secondhand, but I use new material just so that the build goes quicker. And then everything else you see on the structure is secondhand or reclaimed or found or scrounged.